Here's another short video to my last video I did with the fan. I made this candle heater by taking a screwdriver and laying it across a can, just a food can, and then punching small holes on the bottom where the candle goes around it with a thumbtack. And as you can see, the flame is very small. But then we're going to take this 5-phone charger and we're going to turn it on, which you should be able to hear, and see if you see a noticeable change in the flame. Do you see that? That means that flame is actually burning hotter and more efficient. Let's turn it off. Do you see the change? Let's add it back on. Let's turn it off. And let's add it back on. So we know that more oxygen, obvious, makes a better flame, a hotter flame, and more efficient. So again, this cord right here, let's see, this cord right here going up is going to a fan that's running off that 5-volt charger down here. This will run for many hours. Okay, the second go around, which we'll add to the other video that we did. What I did was change out the wick. Okay, this is a pure cotton wick, which the other one was braided. Let's show that. That is the wick we took out. It's the one that kept going out. It wasn't burning very well. Of course, that is one you buy from the store, and it's braided, but it kept going out. What we used instead is a actual cotton ball, and it seems to do much better. So let's go back to the flame. Now this flame is putting off quite a bit of heat for being as small as it is. The fan is going, see the cord, and here is the fan blowing. It's running from this 5-volt charger, and that flame is doing excellent. Let's see if we turn off the fan so you can see the noticeable difference. So one, listen to the sound, and then I'll turn it off. Okay, now let's turn it off. Notice that it's smoking. You can see the little white smoke going up on the side there. And we want that smoke to go away. And it's going to burn more intensely because this is not a thing. Notice that it doesn't have that bluish tint right at the bottom of the flame. So let's turn it back on, because you notice, let's listen for the sound first. And notice there's no sound because the fan is off. We're going to turn on the fan, and we're going to see that smoke and all that go away. Okay. You see the flame got smaller, more intense, more hotter, more white, I guess. It did have more blue in there earlier, but we're not worried about that right now. This is a oil lamp, and we put a fan, because this thing down here holds the oil. Crisco and some vegetable oil. You melt it down and then put that into this container. Burns for a very long time. We're going to see how long that actually works. The air makes the flame burn hotter. And as you can see the blue in there. So you know that the more blue you have, the better the burn. So let's do that again so we can actually see the difference. We're going to turn off the fan. And then we're going to turn it back on. Turn it off. Turn it back on. So, we're getting better at this. We still are going to make a different variation to this and improve it even more. But from the last video that we did to this video, as you can see, just using aluminum foil and aluminum foil for the whole project, we're going to make a heater that works on oil, a candle heater that will be right up there with the professionals. So we got a lot of preparations to do, but we wanted to show these short videos to go into our book to show what we do and how we do it. Of course, if you purchase the book, we'll tell you even more, but we just wanted to show those types of things and how the amount of heat is going to go off in the book. Those types of things will be in the book. So wanted to show how the flame was doing one more time. This is without light. See if we can get in here and focus that in. And I'm going to turn on the light now. And as you can see, that flame is doing quite well. The fan is going. Again, because the flame has gotten bigger, as it's taking time to run, I'm going to turn it off. And as you can see, the difference there. You can see the smoke. Let's get closer. Turn it back on. And the smoke disappears. The flame is getting a little bit bigger. So we're just going to watch this and see how far we can actually take this. The screw, by the way, is holding the wick from falling back down into the oil. So people will probably ask me about that. But that's what that screw is doing. It's just basically there to keep the wick from falling down. Cotton ball that we made. All right, again, we'll do another segment on this and we'll make some improvements and we'll get back with you guys.